K-Rock, Mid-Atlantic Rock Review's Army Rock Show. We are back here with our friends Cyrenic. They have been on the show multiple times before. We got the whole band here with us. Their most recent album is Medusa, and I know they've got new stuff in the works. So, guys, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
So, first of all, we'll go back. I do want to ask you a couple questions about the last record, but update us on new music, because there was a little bit of talk. You got some things kind of in the works, so update us.
Yeah, we all been kind of working on stuff by ourselves, and now with like Dropbox and things like that, we're able to shoot ideas across and kind of work on our own before we actually really get into the meat of the album, I guess.
Just pulling a lot of ideas together, that's all.
Which we never really worked that way. I think every song that like I had ever written has been on an album. So coming up with a bunch of ideas and then kind of narrowing it down is kind of different.
I was going to say, because you must have 20 songs in the can already. You guys always have like a full-length record waiting to, on the shelf somewhere.
Actually, I mean, we've never been like a jam band, really. But at rehearsals, we've actually, a lot of times now, been coming up with stuff in between songs, just messing around. And it's coming, a lot of good stuff is coming out that way also, which is a lot different for us.
Now, I know it's going to be seeing you guys today. I went back and was re-listening to Medusa, and like lyrically speaking, as you guys are prone to sometimes, it has kind of a dark flavor to it. But talk a little bit about the inspiration behind the tunes on Medusa.
I think it's kind of all over the board. I mean, there's some positive songs on there also. Even if the music might sound heavy, but there's about everything. About love. There's some songs on there that was written for my son my latest son when he was born, and some dark stuff also. Not necessarily. I try to usually take stuff that maybe is in real world experience, but kind of goes, take it further than it might actually be.
He makes stuff up. That's what
just like I'm doing right now.
Well, then you can make up anything you want on this one, because the song I was going to ask you on that was my favorite off that one was Crash Kill. So talk a little bit about that one, whoever wants to.
Well, I always forget the lyrics to that one, so you'll have to remind me.
And even just lyrically, even only the whole tune is just really appealing to me.
So,
personally, I liked Crash Kill because it was a nice, like, sort of punch to the throat right out the gate off the album. Very heavy, very cool riff, very driving tempo. That I think for a lot of people who liked some of the softer stuff that we've done in the past, it was a good change of pace for them. A little bit surprising, but really kind of a good song to have early in the album, I thought.
Yeah, I think lyrically that one is just about like knowing that you're bad for the person you're with, and kind of like deciding whether it would be better for them if you weren't around, kind of thing.
So, but I got to make sure I get this part in. I want to ask you, this is a very bittersweet show for us in a lot of reasons. It's John's last show here. I know you guys have worked with John a lot. So anything you'd like to say on behalf of John, or, in the interest of the day?
Well, we hope he gives us his
Not what that guy said, that's for sure.
We're very grateful for all the great shows that we've been able to play with him.
Yeah, there was a good year or so that almost every show we were playing was one of John's shows, because he was getting such great national shows and
kept having his back.
It was really
great.
Definitely going to miss him. Yeah, we have to go to Colorado.
Yeah, now we have a vacation spot.
Yeah, it gave us an opportunity to reach a whole new fan base out here. Some of the classiest.
And I think, honestly, I think might be how we found you guys. I mean, I know we've seen you play in Baltimore, but I think we probably saw you for the first time at one of John's shows. It's very likely.
Maybe.
And, well, look, we're looking forward to hearing new music coming out from you guys as soon as it comes out. And I'm telling people to go back out there, check out the most recent music. And I'm making sure I got your website right. It's Cyrenic.com. That's Cyrenic.com. Yeah. Medusa's out there right now, along with the 6 other albums. I think I said it correctly, that are out there, and a single or 2 isolated as well. So, guys, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Anything else you want to share before that I
always a pleasure talking to you and seeing you guys.